Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. Welcome to another Adorama Picks Rapid Fire Critique. And right before we jump into that, if you haven't checked out the FroKnows Photo Beginner Guide to getting out of auto, well, maybe you should check it out. Go ahead, click this on the screen, or click on the screen right now. It's going to take you over to a free preview, which is 5 or 6 minutes. It's going to give you a taste of what's inside. So let's get to this rapid fire critique where we have Mr. Captain Magnificent. So we got Captain Magnificent's photos here, starting off with this panoramic image. Canon EOS 6D 17-40 f4 USM from Canon. 21 millimeters on that, f9, an eighth of a second at ISO 100. All right, so I'm going to take a look at this image. Well, that's what I'm doing because that's what you do with a critique. I like the colors. I like the overall scene that's going on. I don't mind the rocks here, but I get thrown off by the treesies things right here. If they weren't there, if you moved over, if you had the opportunity. Now, believe me, I understand that there's different situations where you may not have been able to get a different location. I just feel that this is taking away from the entire image. The image is cool, but this is taking away. Plus, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know where it is. I don't even know what it is. So we got a lightning storm going on. Cool capture. Like the color of the waves and all that. Like this that's going on out here. You get 24 to 72.8, 800 ISO, 1.3 seconds as they say, which means I don't know, whatever they say that is. This looks okay. It just feels a little lacking, for a better word. I mean, yes, the lightning, I just think maybe darken it up. Make it more ominous. If this was a more ominous image, I think that it would be better off. Hold on, I need to pick my hair. I'm picking it. Can anybody hear that? I just felt like it needed it. Okay, I'm going to keep moving. But yeah, I think you need to make this one feel a little more ominous, and then it would be better off. Next image. I'm perplexed with this one, because it doesn't jump out of me right away. Canon EOS Rebel XSI, so maybe it's one of their older images that they took before getting a little Mr. Magnificent got better. I'm not feeling this one so much. I do like the color and the light and the tones that are coming off this walk. Maybe the black and white would save it. I don't mind the color that's going on, but these trees are majorly distracting me from what's going on here. Maybe a horizontal could be better because the trees are distracting, and this walkway is cool. I don't know if the stick there makes any sense. Maybe it has some context to it, but I'm not feeling it right now, so I don't like that one so much. 17 millimeter. Why is it fisheyed at 17 if it's not 17 to 40? I didn't realize that lens isn't a fisheye. That's interesting. Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's crazy that this is just open. What city? I would still love to know what city this is. Does it give me that information? Oh, I don't know. But anyway, I like the sky. I like the tones. I like the feel of the image. I like what's going on here. It just seems like a snapshot from where it's at, though. I don't know why it has this fisheye effect to it, though. That I'm not sure about, unless they had a fisheye adapter on the end of it. Okay, so we got this girl wearing that the Captain America shirt. I actually don't hate their watermark, by the way. Ooh. So I like the light, and I like the fact that the tones, and she's right in the right area. This is distracting as hell, the staircase down to the basement. Her pose is kind of awkward. It's awkward, and there's no eye contact going on here. And not saying that you always need to have eye contact. I just feel that this image would be stronger with eye contact and without this thing right here. So maybe coming over to the side to the left a little more to get her, have her eyes come up and right at you could be a little stronger. Hey. Oh, she has Thor's hammer. I love those boy shorts. Now, ooh, hello boy shorts. Little harsh on the light over here. That hammer, I'm not seeing any flexing of muscles, which means it may not be the real Thor's hammer. I like the look that's going on. I just don't like the lighting that's overpowering her hair over here. And it just, the hammer is distracting. Maybe if she was licking it, not really licking it, but just holding it up or swinging it around or doing something a little different, because it kind of makes the image, you're not sure where to look. Do I look at her face or do I look at Thor's hammer? So that is the discrepancy. Or if she was just holding it up like this, two hands around it, like this, then it would be cool with the shirt, and then you could focus in on her tightly in the center. But it's cropped weird, and that's my feeling. And I think that would make it better if you change that up. All right, I feel this. I feel the black and white. Obviously, it's pretty harsh light, and it's like, where we're going, dear, they don't need roads. That was my Humphrey Bogart Back to the Future. I like it. I like the feel of it. Again, it's cropped. It's cropped again into a weird crop. I think she's too far in the center. If we moved her off closer to the like into this area, the 990 would still be up here, but she'd be less in the center because here she's too centered. So that is one thing that I'd work on changing. Whatever. Other than that, I do like the image. I like this. The kid just yelling at you. He's in focus. He's in the bathtub. You get the feel that he's in the bathtub. You get the feel that he's yelling. He's like, fire! Ah! So that's cool. I like that image. This is nice composition. I think we need to soften it up a little brighter, and make it a little smoother. And it has a little bit of green tint to it, at least on my screen, based off of this background. It's throwing her off a little bit. I'm not going to say the black and white would be. I like to see black and white as an option. I'd like to see what it would look like, but very sharp. I like that you could still see her eye over here, but this is the main focus, nice in the color. And I guess that's one of the reasons you wouldn't go to black and white, but that works well. Just got to work on pulling some of this green tint out of there because it is a little overpowering on the green side. I like it. I like what's going on here. I like the fact that this is out of focus. What are we using here? 50-1.4 USM. Yep, nice little lens. Focused right on her. I like, see, there's eyes. There may be no eye contact, but there's eyes to look into. Looking off camera. You got the leading lines here. You've got leading lines here leading you out. You've got the out of focus stuff in the background. This is taken at f1.4. Very nice. I like the feel of it. I like the tones. Very nice job, John, from this set. Fronos Photo, Mr. Captain Magnificent. So that is a nice set. I like there's a solid foundation here for the images. So I really like what you did. Hopefully the critique helps. And remember what I always say about critiques, guys. They are opinions. People ask me to give a critique because they want to hear what I have to say, but that doesn't mean that it's right, and it doesn't mean that it's wrong. It's just based off of my own liking, and if you ask somebody else who may be a studio photographer to critique something, they may have a different style of critique. Everything is subjective when it comes to photography. Well, most things are subjective when it comes to photography. So there you have it. That's another Adorama Picks Rapid Fire Critique. You can always submit your own images over at FronosPhoto.com. Just click on Submit, and you can submit your Rapid Fire Critique. Jared Polin, FronosPhoto.com. See ya. If you enjoyed that rapid fire critique, go ahead, click up on the screen. Again, it's going to show you some more rapid fire critiques that you can go ahead and watch, because that's what happens if you click on it and you want to watch more. And also don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube to be notified when all the videos go live, so you can be the first to see them and the first one to say comment and say first.